In a club with 30 members, 18 are girls, 6 are left-handed, and 3 are left-handed boys. The table is to show the number of members in each category. And so we have girls. This is for left-handed girls, and this is for right-handed girls. And we have boys. This is for left-handed boys, and this is for right-handed boys. Copy and complete the table. And so here we have to figure out what is the amount of left-handed girls. And so in order to do that, we're going to take the total amount of girls and subtract it with the total amount of right-handed girls. And so what is the total amount of girls? It says that there are 18 girls. And so we have 18 girls. And we minus that with 15 girls because 15 girls are right-handed. And so it's going to be 18 minus 15, and 18 minus 15 is 3. So there are 3 girls that are left-handed. And so that's correct. Okay, now we need to figure out, so we already know that this is 3 girls that are left-handed. Now we need to figure out how many boys are right-handed. So you're going to take the total amount of boys and subtract it with the total amount of left-handed boys. Now what's the total amount of boys? If there are 18 girls, okay, and we know that there are 30 members, that means that the total amount of boys is going to be 30 minus 18, and 30 minus 18 is 12. So there are 12 boys, all right? So the total amount of boys is 12 boys. Now the total amount of left-handed boys is 3. So there are 3 boys that are left-handed. And so if we want to figure out the amount of right-handed boys, we just have to say 12 boys minus 3. And 12 minus 3 is definitely 9 boys. So there are 9 boys that are right-handed. And so that means that here, this is 3 girls that are left-handed. And here, this is 9 boys that are right-handed. And that's how we complete this table. Okay, next, it says a member is chosen at random. Use your table to calculate the probability that the member is left-handed. And so the probability of left-handed is going to be equal to 3 plus 3, because there are 3 girls that are left-handed and 3 boys that are, so we have 3 girls that are left-handed and 3 boys that are left-handed. So it's going to be 3 plus 3. And we have 30 because there are 30 members. And so it's going to be 6 over 30. And that's going to be, when we divide top and bottom by 6, we get 1 over 5. So the probability that the member is left-handed is going to be 6 over 30 or 1 over 5. Next, we have to figure out the probability that the member is a boy. A boy. Now, how many boys do we have? We have 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9 or 12 boys. So it's going to be 3 plus 9 all over 30. And so that's going to be 12 over 30. So the probability that the member chosen is a boy is 12 over 30. And when we divide these two, we divide 12 by 6. Okay, when we divide 12 by 6, it's not supposed to be 1 over 5. When we divide 12 by 6, what do we get? When we divide 12 by 6, we get 2. Okay, and when we divide 30 by 6, we get 5. And so it's actually 2 over 5. All right, not 1 over 5, 2 over 5. So let me correct that. Let me actually make the correction. It's going to be 2 over 5. So this is not right. It's going to be 2 over 5. So the probability that it's a boy is going to be 12 over 30 or 2 over 5, because 12 divided by 6 is 2 and 30 divided by 6 is 5. Next, we have to figure out what is the probability that the member is a girl and right-handed. So a girl and right-handed. And so that means that we're looking at this one, a girl, right, and right-handed. So that's going to be 15. There are 15 girls that are right-handed. So it's going to be 15 over 30. And then when we divide both top and bottom by 15, we get 1 over 2. 1 over 2. That's the probability of a girl and right-handed. Next, it says that the president of the club is right-handed. Calculate the probability that the president is a boy. Again, the president of the club is right-handed. Calculate the probability that the president is a boy. And so we have 9 boys that are right-handed. Okay, so we have 9 boys that are right-handed. And so the probability that the president is a boy, given that he is right-handed. That's what we're trying to figure out. All right. The probability that the president is a boy, given that he is right-handed. And so we know that it's going to be 9 all over 15 plus 9. And what is 15 plus 9? 15 plus 9 is 24. Why do we say that? Because there are 9 boys that are right-handed. And how many total amount of right-handed people do we have? Well, there are 24 right-handed people. 15 plus 9, and 15 plus 9 is 24. So it's going to be 9 over 24 because there are 24 right-handed people in general, and 9 of them are boys. So the probability that the president is a boy, given that he is right-handed, is 9 over 24. And we could simplify this. 9 divided by 3 and 24 divided by 3, which gives us 3 over 8. 3 over 8. Next, what we have is the probability. It says that 2 members are chosen. 2 members are chosen, one after the other, to represent the club. Calculate the probability that they are both right-handed. Both right-handed. And so we have 15 and 9, all right? So we have right-handed. Total amount of right-handed people is going to be 24. So there are 24 right-handed people. 15 are girls and 9 are boys. Now it says both are right-handed. Well, that means that we're going to say 24 over 30. So that's the first one, right? That's the probability that the first one is right-handed. It's going to be, there are 24 right-handed people, and it's out of 30. You know, 30 is the total amount of members. And so 24 over 30, because that's the probability of selecting the first one right-handed, 24 over 30. And then the next one is 23 over 29. And the reason is because since we are selecting 2 people, so we have this selection and this selection. So when we select this one from the right-handed, right? That means that it will no longer be 24. It would actually be 23 because 1% from the right-handed was selected. So it would actually be 23. So there will be 23 right-handed people left to choose from. The same thing is true of 30. After you already choose that right-handed person, it wouldn't be 30 people to choose from in general. You would only have to choose from 29 persons because the first person would have already been selected. All right. So it's going to be 29 at the bottom. So probability of both right-handed is going to be 24 over 30 multiplied by 23 over 29. Next, we have to multiply. So let me erase all ink. So we have 23. I'm sorry. So we have 24 multiplied by 23, and that gives us 552. And we have 30 times 29, and 30 times 29 is 870. And so what that means is that the probability that both are right-handed is going to be 552 divided by 870. Again, the probability that both are right-handed is going to be 552 divided by 870. Now this is not a simplest form, by the way. Okay, so let's move on. Calculate the probability that they are a boy and a girl in any order. A boy and a girl in any order. So for the boys, we have 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9. The total number of boys is going to be 12. And total number of girls is 3 plus 5, which is 18. So we want the probability that they are a boy and a girl in any order. So we're going to do the probability of a boy first and then a girl. Then we're going to do girl first and then a boy. So for boy first and a girl, so the probability of us selecting a boy is going to be 12 over 30 because there are 12 boys and there are 30 possible 30 possible members to choose from. So it's 12 over 30. Now it's time to choose a girl. There are 18 girls, right? Because we didn't choose a girl, but there are only 29 people to choose from because we already selected one person already. So that's why this is 18 over 29. Next, we multiply 12 times 18 is 216, and 30 times 29 is 870. And so that's the probability of a boy first and then a girl. Now, probability of a girl first and then a boy is going to be equal to 18 over 30, and that's because there are 18 girls and there are 30 members. And then the probability of getting a boy second would be 12 over 29 because there'll still be 12 boys, but only 29 people to choose from because one girl was already selected. And so we have 18 times 12, and 18 times 12 is 216. And then you have 30 times 29, and 30 times 29 is 870. And so the probability of a boy and a girl in any order is going to be 216 over 216 over 870 plus 216 over 870. We add, so we have 216 plus 216. That gives us 432 all over 870. And so that means that the probability of a boy and a girl in any order is going to be 432 all over 870. And that's the answer to this particular question. And so that brings us to the end of this question. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.